Hi there. So my name's Donovan. Um, I'm a guy who spends a whole lot of time observing what goes on in our government and with our politicians, and I'm not happy. And I'm also not happy with the way it's perceived. I think there needs to be a whole lot more common sense and a whole lot less partisanship. Partisanship. So I'm going to start doing a blog, and this isn't just about politics. I'm also going to go into other things from time to time, mostly just voicing an opinion and hopefully getting people to think. And if I can get you to think, or if I can get you pissed off, or if I can make you laugh at me, whatever, at least I'm getting people to think. And I think that's a whole lot more than what a lot of the people that are influencing other people on YouTube and Instagram and other places like that are doing. I think they're becoming really good at shepherding the sheep, but I don't think they're getting people to think. And I'm an equal opportunity hater. I don't like the Republicans. I don't like the Democrats. I don't like a whole lot of shit that's going on in this world. I'm also um, I'm very opinionated. I don't give a fuck what you think about my opinion. Um, I am not soft spoken. I'm soft spoken as far as how I speak, as far as what I say. No. Um, I like profanity. I like the word fuck. I really don't care how I label things or what you think about how I label things. So, all this being said, this is an attempt, and if it falls flat on its face, maybe I'll try again. Maybe I won't. This might be a weekly thing. It might be a monthly thing. It might turn into a bi-weekly or a daily thing. I really don't know. That all depends on how it works out, how people receive it, whether I feel I'm making a difference or not. So this is probably the one and only time that I'm going to be sitting um, on my couch and doing this in such a relaxed fashion. I'm probably going to make sure that I have something more interesting going on, and that I'm a little more engaging. But as a first try, yeah, I'm sitting here. I have some notes in front of me because I'm far better with the written word than I am with spoken word. But okay, I'm going to throw this out there. My topic for today is this relief bill, this absolute fucking travesty of a relief bill. $1.9 trillion. What you don't hear in the mainstream media is that 1.5 trillion of the last 3.4 trillion has not been spent yet. That includes 130 billion dollars in small business loans. That includes $9 billion in virus testing that hasn't been spent yet. 259 billion in loans. 34 billion for the airlines. Um, a huge amount of money that was meant to make schools more safe so we can send our children back to school. Because I've seen it affect my personal environment. I can't even imagine how it affects everyone else, that there are people losing sleep, losing livelihood, losing quality of life, trying to take care of children because they're not allowed to go to school anymore. So there's a whole lot of money left aside for that, and yet they've earmarked billions and billions of dollars in this new relief bill for education that's not even supposed to be spent until next year through to 2028. What the fuck is that? Why are we thinking 7 years ahead? We shouldn't be thinking 7 years ahead. People need money now. Why not just make it the $1,400 and be done with it? A little bit of testing, a little bit of infrastructure for these for immunization and for getting things out there and trying to make things a little better. Safeguards for our schools instead of huge amounts of money for far into the foreseeable future. And it's not just that. There was a subway for California and a bridge between New York and Canada. They both got kicked out. Why'd they get kicked out? Because people became aware of it. Otherwise, they probably would have been shoved right through. Yes, that was a Democratic thing. I'm not going to blame it all on the Democrats. Right now, they're in charge. They're the ones responsible for most of this pork, but it was the same way when it was on the Republican end, too. There was millions and millions of dollars for an FBI building because it was across the street from one of Trump's hotels, and that was another way to make fucking money on the backside. No, that's not what we're here for. That's not what we're paying our taxes for. We don't need money right now spent on the National Endowment for the Arts or the National Endowment for the Humanities. They don't need that right now. Republicans say right now that the bill that is about to be passed is 9% for immediate COVID issues and the rest is all pork. Well, I know they lie. I'm thinking it's probably more about 30%. And I won't agree. I won't believe what the Democrats say either. They say this whole thing is justified, but I think they're full of shit too. They're all full of shit. What we really need is a little common sense here and some actual honesty without someone spinning every single fucking word that comes out of Washington. I doubt that's going to happen. But you know what? For every single person that pays a little more attention, that cross-references a little bit more of the bluster that comes out of some politician's mouth and sees a little more of the truth that's actually happening. Maybe if we interact a little bit, maybe if we start more of a conversation chain amongst ourselves, maybe we'll see a little bit more of what goes on. Our awareness turns into votes. Votes turns into something that can benefit us in the long run. And that's, as voters, that's the only thing we have is something that benefits us in the long run because obviously right now we're in a stranglehold based on people who make their whole careers out of sitting in Washington. Anyway, we'll see how you react to this. If it's favorable, we'll do it again. I hope you have a great day and a good week because it's only Monday. Till next time.